So now we're going to check Anatomage, which is where we send one of our surgical guides to. You just want to type up here, Anatomage, and then we'll just scroll down to here. And same thing with this one, your username, your password is going to be in here as well. So you just click login. Okay, so automatically here, we got the email earlier saying that they're going to do the new version of the software, okay? And then it has, you know, important pricing updates. So they have some updates on their pricing, which we'll take a look at here in a minute, but they'll always notify you. So we'll click close for right now. These are all the patients that they have or they've seen or that's been done. This one here, I'm going to use this one for an example. You see here it's in red, obviously, and it says issue found. So this patient is on hold for a reason. So that's why there's an issue found, and we just leave it like that because this patient, I have to go back and look in their notes, but he's going to be out of town for several months, and if we make his guide right now, it's not going to fit when he gets back. So that case is on hold, but that they will let you know anything that's in red. It'll tell you right here on the side, issue found, or it's been shipped, or case on hold, or canceled. So anytime typically you see a red, that means you need to look into that case and see what's going on. As of right now, we're on track with all of our cases. There's no issues with any of them except for that one, but that one's been since February. So that one's a good example there. So they will let you know like if there's an issue found. As far as that one goes. Now we're also going to, I'm going to show you how to, if we get a case and we're checking it in on here, I'm also going to show you how to do that as well. So right here we'll go to surgical guide, we'll go to resources, then surgical guide. We're going to click on surgical guide. Anytime we send a stone model, which we do every time, we only send the upper or the lower or both. If we're putting implants on the upper, we just take an upper. If we're doing it on upper and lower, we'll take an upper and lower impression. But we don't have to do the opposing like a partial or denture. So what we'll do is we'll click on stone model submission form. Okay, and this is what we print out here and we send out with a case. So it's pretty specific. We'll put the doctor's name, the clinic name, the address, city and state, the phone, the email, zip code, and then that'll be our information. Down here, we'll put down the patient's information. And where it says surgery approximate date, we usually do about a month out because sometimes they take about a month. And then, of course, down here, it'll ask you the implant sites. So we'll just check where we're doing the implants at. Okay, so that's the submission form. So we'll print that out and place it in the box to ship it out with the stone models. Now, what we also have to do is we have to upload their CBCT. So anytime a patient has a guide or is getting a guide made, we need to take a new CBCT every time, unless it's been like a month ago, then we can use that one. So we need to always check that as well. So how to upload a CBCT and get it to them, we'll go to cases. Which is right here, and then we'll go to order new surgical guide. We'll click on that. So what you'll do here is you'll type in the patient's information. I'm going to do a little test run. We'll put test here. Same thing here for the last name, test. The doctor is going to be Dr. Hoffpower. Contact, they'll have to add you in there, but we'll just put me in there. The surgery date, like I said, it's always about a month out, so you just kind of guesstimate because it usually takes about that long. So we'll go ahead and hit next, and it's going to ask you, is it upper 2 supported, mucosa supported? Typically it's always 2 supported. Okay, and then after we're done with this, I'll let you get to that. And then it'll say, does this guide require removal of teeth or conics to fit? If you're removing the teeth, then you'll click yes. If not, you'll click no. Okay, so we'll just click yes in this instance. And then here it'll ask you, check crowns that will be removed, etc. So you'll check those, okay? And that's if any crowns need to be removed, okay? And if we hit no, of course, that will not be there, okay? So here it's asking you for the implant sites. So let's say it's 4, and it'll always click like that every time you select 1, 12, and 21. We'll just say those are the implant sites. So we'll go ahead and go over here and upload for review. Oh, the type lower. So I need to select that too. So obviously, as you see there, it won't let you go forward if you're missing something. So we'll go for upload and review again. This is just letting you know the implant pre-insertion service. Typically, we select no unless he tells you different. So always keep that at no unless he says otherwise. Okay. So hit next. This is just this, it says, are you mailing the stone model? Yes, we always mail a stone model. And then it'll ask you when you're sending it. Of course, we'll click today. Okay, it'll put the date in there. Now, this is where we upload the CBCT. Okay, we'll choose a file. So we'll click there. And I'm just going to click one over here. Let me see here. We'll go desktop. We'll scroll through here. There's probably not one in here. So what you'll do, because I don't have one in there, let me see, is we will go, that way I can show you. We'll go to iCat images, double click there. Okay, here's a patient here. So what we'll do is we'll click on that patient, click open, and it has it right here, as you can see. Now, I'm not going to upload this because it'll actually send it to them. But it has your case file in there for your patient, and you'll click upload and order. And what it'll do is this 0% here, once I click upload and order, it'll start loading that up until it says 100%. Okay. Once it says 100%, typically it takes a few minutes because it's slow sometimes. Just leave it up and come and check on it. And after it's done, it will say, thank you, we've received your scan and your submission form. And that's how you upload a scan for Anatomage.